My name is Rob Murray, and I'm the Artistic Director of From the Hip Kulumgahle, or FTHK. We're based in Cape Town, South Africa, and we are a visual theatre company, non-verbal, so we work very much with masks, puppets, and the space between people, the images that we create on stage to tell the story that the audience then has to complete the whole experience.
We are exploring a style in terms of our creative product that is very different to what's out there at the moment.
We make original work. We're all about the reinvigoration of theatre in this country. Theatre is the space in between reality and dreaming, where we actually can see something that is different, something that's something alternative, something that resonates very deeply within us, so that once we've completed being in this experience, this amazing experience, it stays with us for a while. But it fundamentally changes you. By experiencing this alternative, you get to question your own life. We call ourselves an integrated theatre company because we integrate deaf and hearing people together on stage and also off stage. So all of our training programs we're looking at to make accessible as possible. It's the first time that a company in South Africa has been doing this, and it's groundbreaking stuff. We break ground every day on the rehearsal floor, on the training floor. Every time we have a meeting, every time we tour and meet new people, we are breaking new ground. We are pioneering work in this country. We build from the ground up. We take on board people that we really feel have potential for the future. People that are like us, outsiders, misfits, clowns, that have a particular way of looking at life and a particular way of experiencing life and going forward in life. We're still learning. We're still at the beginning of our journey. The best thing that one can probably hope to learn is actually how to learn.
We'd like to see the company well established in such a way that we have a training program that is feeding deaf and hearing people through it, so much so that they can graduate from the program and start their own community initiatives. As I said, FTHK has its limits, or its limited reach, and we'd like to see other initiatives similar to it sprouting up across the country, also because it will help keep us on our toes.
It's a very complex area, and it always is when two cultures collide like what we do. We're trying to create something of a new culture, of a hybrid of cultures, and that's going to take time. That's one of the big challenges. How do we keep a core, energized, enthusiastic, committed group together long enough to actually start reaping the benefits? And we've seen some of those benefits come. We've seen and we've struggled and missioned along, and we're at a point now where we can really jump forward ahead in the next couple of years.
It looks at a lot of dark topics, but there's also lightness in the show. And also the theatricality of it, the visual, the masks, the set, the costumes. It's such a unique experience, emotionally and viscerally, for a person. And also because it's a devised piece, there's so much room for development. So I think we've had a two-week run in Cape Town, and it still feels like we're now only getting going. So I think on the strength of the content, the themes of the story and the content of like the design, it has a lot of future potential, both locally and internationally.
So 3 words.
It was just superb. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Colours were beautiful.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Strange.
Out the box.
I felt completely immersed in it.
Subliminal.
It's very magical to be drawn into that kind of crazy situation.
I love the dark, gritty and surprisingly funniness of it.
A very mesmerizing experience. A must to go and see. Come immediately now. Come and see. We need to reach out and experience and enrich ourselves.
Right, I thought it was great.
So I've seen every production they've done. It's brilliant. And I really love what they're doing.
Wonderful piece of work as always.
from FTHK?
We'd like them ultimately to go, FTHK is a company I'd like to come back and visit again. On the artistic front, we want people to come away from the work going, that was substantial, I feel full, I feel like I can eat. And on the other side, we want people to go, I feel like you came to me, you listened to what I had to say, you made it easy for me to engage with your work, to engage with your company, and a relationship has been set up, one that you maintain.
I think it's a wonderful experience for us to work with the hearing and the non-hearing people and to see how there can be communication. I think it's an inspiration for us as hearing people to reach out.
We, in many ways, have to keep asking ourselves, do the deaf want theatre? You know, and we have to believe that, as with any human being, theatre is a vital performance. Engaging in live performance is a vital part of an interaction, both social, cultural, and of course artistic. And we have to keep reminding ourselves that just because people aren't aware of what it is we do doesn't mean what we do isn't important or isn't necessary or isn't really going to help develop a creative voice that currently doesn't exist in the country. Ultimately, in the long-term vision, is we want to give the deaf a platform on which to engage creatively and expressively and equally in the cultural voice of South Africa.